Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm Bullock, your fitness and health expert, and you are here for my series, Friends with Benefits, where I'm bringing in all the top trainers, all the top experts in LA, and bringing them into your house. And today, we're here with one of my best buds, Jeni DelPozo, and she's gonna give us an amazing workout just in time for Valentine's Day to totally sculpt and tone the abs, the waistline, so that you can wear your beautiful dress for your dates.
Get this party started. So you're gonna lie down onto your mats. Hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little love already, right?
Yeah.
And then from here, you're gonna curl the head and chest up. We're going straight into footwork. So hands come behind the head and you curl the head and chest up. Heels together, knees just tracking in line with your shoulders. Point through those toes. You're gonna lengthen those legs out to your challenging angle and then pull right back in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, in.
We really are wearing the color of the season. It's not a bright pink any longer. It's this beautiful dusty rose.
I love it. I'm a huge fan of it.
Me too.
I actually, fun fact, I have a light pink like velvet couch.
I actually have pink velvet pillows.
What?
Yes, I have pink rug.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't care. I'm by myself. I can have a pink couch. No one's gonna tell me no. One more, reach, and then bend it in. Go parallel with the legs, point through the feet, reach the legs out, and bend it back in. So really press those inner thighs together and think of like where your heels are going. Try to pull them straight back in. So you draw a line out, you draw a line in. It's almost easy to like sink those heels down and pull in. I really want you to feel those low abs connect. Reach and in. Two more. In. Last one, bend it in, flex through your feet, same work here. You reach it out, I know, and in.
I don't know why this one always feels so much harder. It just flares the abs so much more.
Totally, when you flex through it.
Yeah.
And you get to turn on your glutes a little bit more, I feel like, too, when you're doing this way.
Yeah.
So this is mimicking an exercise that you can do on the reformer. You'll be pressing out on the foot bar, but this one, you just make it all about your core this way. It feels so good. Two more. Arms can always come underneath your tailbone and tush area at all if that ever feels like it's just too much in your back. Hold it out there, last one, right? Go heels together, toes apart. You're gonna point through the feet and flex.
Do that for sure.
Yeah, it just feels good. Listen, I don't look at this as like easier version or even like modification. It just makes you understand where your core is coming from.
Agreed, yeah. It gets you to the point that you need to be at instead of like in your back.
Instead of like arching and starting to like let those legs go really low. No, just find it.
Yep.
Let's go for 4.
Preach it, girl.
All right, go for 2. Last one, bend those legs in, rest it down for a second, take a nice inhale here. Exhale, you curl it right back up. Hands behind the head, legs come back up to tabletop. So try to find that nice 90-degree angle, tap one foot down, single leg marches, and bring it back up. Down.
Like, you don't need a big expensive Pilates machine, you don't need to go to expensive personal training for it. You really can get the same workout at home.
Absolutely.
Especially with this girl.
Oh, I love you. Thank you. No, it's one of those things like I feel like we're so afraid to work out at home, especially like if it's Pilates or something like that, because you're so concerned about your form, and you should be. But if you just like listen to your body and you'll hear the cues that we give you, you're golden. You're solid to do this at home. Go for 2 more. Up. Last one. Hold it up here. So now we try double leg marches. So try to tap both legs down and bring it back up. Now again, if you're like, no, that doesn't work for me, Jeni, go back to your single leg marches, it's fine. Reach and up.
It doesn't work for me, Jeni.
It doesn't work for me, right? That's not working for me. Reach and up. Let's do 3. Go 2. Last one, and hug it in and rest for a second again. Just take a little twist in your spine, it always feels good.
And here's the other thing, sometimes you go to a class and they just like, continue on and you never take a break. I so appreciate a good break so that I can get back into good form.
Exactly, yeah, I totally agree with you there.
So rest.
Yeah, take it like, if you ever feel this in like a weird place, sometimes like my hip flexors are just like, I'm gonna take over and do all this. I have to come out of it, I have to like just reset and just come back into it. And you can usually like fix those little tiny things that are bothersome just by resting. I totally agree with you there. We're gonna curl it back up. All right, we gotta do your hundreds. This is Pilates, so we gotta do it, okay? So those legs lengthen out. Don't get too excited, Christine. Arms reach out in front of you, and you pump the arms up and down. You inhale.
I never grew to love these.
5 and exhale. Okay, this is what I will say about the hundreds. I can be in the crappiest mood or like just like really not wanting to work out, but when I do the hundreds, I'm like, all right, game on. It's gonna happen. It always makes me just get that blood pumping. And exhale. And again, if this is too much on the body, tabletop is totally chill. And exhale.
No double chins here, guys.
Oh yeah, I like the long
I have to
neck.
mention double chins in every workout that we do, so.
2 more, inhale. And exhale. Last set, maybe curl up a little higher.
Yeah!
And exhale. And bend it all the way in and rest. Rock yourselves up.
Yeah.
Okay, so feet are gonna be flat onto your mat. Legs are gonna be all the way together. You're gonna round yourself back and hold it here. Feel those abs really pulling in. So use your arms for this one, okay? I want you to really feel like you're pulling one way and the abs are pulling back the other way. So get that nice little curve. And then just pull yourselves all the way back up.
Oh my gosh, I
Feels
love this.
so good.
Yeah.
It feels so good to do this, where you just round back, abs in, use those arms, and then curl it back up.
And I think one of the things I learned that I overdid beginning in Pilates is really rounding through my upper back. Like I let my shoulder blades come apart too much. Still try and draw them on the back, because then you round from this part of your back more than just letting your shoulders come apart.
Yeah, and I feel like that's like my tight spot too,
Me.
like right in the middle.
Yeah.
Like, oh, so it feels good to like, yeah, work those shoulders back and then really feel that pulling back too. Let's go for one more. We're gonna have some fun here. You hold it here and then just rest your forearms down. Okay, so from here, it's called the little slip of your hands. You try to keep this position, tuck the tailbone under for this one, and you slip the hands forward and you come back down. And if you're like, no, I don't, none of that happens for me, you go one hand, one hand, one hand, one hand. Okay?
Oh, that was scary at first, actually.
It is a little scary. I will say this, worst comes to worst, you'll come down, right? So try it, have fun with it. I always think of this. I always think of this one as like, okay, when you're hanging out watching all the surfers, right at the beach, you can just do this one.
I like that.
Right? And it's just like,
No, I feel like glass of wine.
see? I like
Wait,
this.
look.
And you can get your bronze on.
Yeah. You're like, take a picture and put it on Instagram. And then you're like, oh, just resting again.
Oh, who, me? Oh, my abs? Oh, yeah, they're firing. It's okay.
Let me flex my, oh, that's how you get your abs to flex too. You're like, I'm just
See?
drinking
Oh,
one,
see? Easy,
flexing.
easy. Oh my God, I love this. One more, reach, and then just rest all the way down. Okay, hug one leg into your chest. Single leg circles here, options here to keep the head down, hands down by your side so you can reach the leg up towards the ceiling. If you want to get after it, if you're crazy a little bit like I am, you can curl the head and chest up and go here. Let's flex through the bottom foot, point through the top, okay? So from here, you're gonna circle the leg across the body, around and up. Circle and up. So what you're trying to do here, keep the standing of the bottom leg, keep that side completely still. And it's hard to do if you're really focusing on that core. Let's do one more.
Yeah, so this can be tiny.
And then reverse it, totally. So this is not a leg exercise, this is a core exercise. It's you're able to move
here.
those limbs. Yeah.
You're holding on to it from here as you lower, and you're like really scooping in.
Totally. I
Like you
love
just
it.
ate a burger and ice cream and you're like, oh. Right? That's what comes
Last
from.
one. Hold it here. Reach the arms forward. Keep pressing the bottom heel down into the mat and give me little crunches up for 10. Long necks. 8. 6. Go for 4.
And you can like bend your knee a little bit too if you have a tight hamstring.
Absolutely, hold it there. You can even hold on,
Yeah.
curl yourself up a little higher, find that, and then reach, right? Just like work with your
like
body,
that.
work with
Yeah.
what you got here today. Bring those hands behind the head again. We scissor switch the legs 5 times, so we switch for 5.
Tricky, tricky,
Whew.
tricky.
3, 2, guess what? Your left leg is up. And you keep it there, and we go into that second side. So you're gonna go across the body, up, circle it, up. Now that body, if you're staying curled up, the upper body's gonna be like, oh, hey, I got you, girl. I got that leg for you. You wanna keep it to center. Try not to leverage from the upper body here. Whew. 2, up. Last one, reverse it. Reach it out, cross, up.
And honestly, this is like my much harder side, and it took a couple, and
Isn't it
now I can
interesting?
feel it warming
Yeah.
up too and being a little bit better, yeah.
Totally.
So just stick with it.
Hold it up here, reach those arms forward, little crunches again. Up, yeah, and if you start to feel hip flexor,
this is
like
a surprisingly very hard exercise, I think, in Pilates to get right.
Silent but deadly workout, right?
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, hold it there, hands go back behind the head, scissors switch the legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hug it in and rest. Okay, so from here, flip on over to your stomach. Rest your head down, and your hands are just gonna come right by the chest. I like the legs just a little bit apart.
I do
How about
too.
you?
Yeah,
okay,
I do
yeah, because it just, again, with the legs all the way together, you can absolutely go there. Just easily puts a lot of compression in your low back. So I just like that.
I think you lose some of the muscles though too, because my hips are a little bit wider.
Okay.
And so I get to feel like
that reach all the way down.
Yeah.
I like playing with it. I also like going parallel some days and then turning out some days. When you're parallel, I feel like you really do feel those inner thighs a little extra. So again, just play with it today, okay? So from here, use your hands. Go ahead and just lift the chest up, reaching it forward, hugging those elbows in, and then we lower back down. So this is your swan right here. So feel the abs pulling away from the mat, then lift up, reaching the chest forward, and lower back down. Now my super bendy people, I don't want you to go crazy into your low back at all. I want you to feel like that middle of your back having to work. It's such a nice spot.
You should be able to lift your arms.
Yep. Find
lift your abs. Yeah.
And lower. It feels so good. Let's do one more. Lift it. Abs in. And then lower back down. Now this is a little fun part here. So tuck your toes underneath you. We're doing 1-inch planks, okay? So think of your body as a complete board right here. It's all one piece. You're gonna hover it just an inch. Today you might not go anywhere, and that's okay. But we're gonna try. So you hug the toes in. Oh my God, I love these. I love these. See, I need to get out more clearly. It's just me and my pink couch. Okay, so hover off 1-inch hold.
Oh my God.
I know. And guess what? It doesn't have to happen today. You'll feel this work, and then we lower.
Oh my gosh.
See? That's it. I think those are so much harder than actual push-ups.
I don't know, camera guy, you're gonna do this tomorrow.
Okay, we hover 1-inch again. Oh yeah. And then lower. Make sure your shoulders are staying on your back. One more. Hover it. Abs. And then lower it down. Come onto your forearms.
That's really good. I mean, you just gotta practice it. Like,
So
look at my form, man.
It's like, yeah, no, it's one of those ones where it's not gonna be pretty for a while. And you just gotta keep working on it.
Yeah.
So from here, I like these 11s lately with the hands, like making fists versus tripod. This is just so much tougher here, keeping the 11s. This will give you a little bit more like just leverage here. So if you need to go here, just make that little tripod. You're gonna tuck those toes again. Forearm plank, high, here it is.
I did.
Okay, so we're doing single leg kicks, which is usually done not in a plank, on the mat just completely, but we're gonna have some fun with it here. So the right leg's gonna kick your seat twice. You do a little kick, kick.
Oh,
Yep.
Dang it.
And kick, kick. Yeah. So think just long spine here.
And this is like that little smile crease of the glutes and the hamstring.
Yeah.
That's where you want to feel it.
So try not to drop that thigh bone so you can get into that little glute crease.
Yeah.
Let's go for 4, 3, 2. Last one. Lower it down. Sit back. Let's go child.
Well, that was a full body exercise.
I know, right? It's so nice.
Yeah.
So my thoughts on clearly all of your workouts is let's do the exercises that just get the job done.
Effective. I like
it. Effective, efficient, one and done, and we're good. So we're gonna do your side kick series. We're gonna stay propped up on your forearm today, just so you can feel that core working a little extra here.
And we're back a little bit.
Okay.
I know it's coming. Yeah.
I know. I'm like, you should have bopped me in the head. So that bottom forearm's just gonna stay down. Top hand, either on the mat or behind the head, so just a little bit more advanced. So up to you where you wanna go with it. And then your legs are a little forward. Your back is lined up with the back edge of your mat. Lift the top leg up and hold it there. So already you're gonna start to feel those obliques, right? Usually we do this down, but this just gets you a little extra in there, right?
Here, yeah.
And you have to lift through this other side too.
So don't let this rib cage pop.
Right.
Make it nice and long. Yeah.
So if you were standing up, that's how your body would be, that lifted versus sinking into one side, right? Then from here, we're gonna kick the leg forward. We kick, kick, press it to the back. Kick, kick, reach. So the upper body shouldn't really move much, okay? So you're trying to think, if I were to just look at your upper body, I wouldn't be able to tell which way your leg is kicking. We kick it for 2, and press this back.
Bottom leg too, like the inner thigh works just because you're pushing down so hard to stabilize.
And reach, then bring the leg back over the bottom leg and just turn that leg in and out. That's from your thigh bone.
This one is so killer.
It's like, again, my hips are super tight.
Yeah.
So any of this work is so good. We always think, oh, if you're tight, you have to stretch it. But I like this analogy of thinking, like if you have a knot and you just kept stretching the sides, you're just tying that knot tighter, right? So you have to warm it up, you have to work it out.
That's what happened to my body.
Oh my God, 2 more.
Yeah.
It's completely that. Last one, then keep the leg turned in. I know, we don't usually turn in that often, so I want you to do that. Reach longer through your leg, then you lift this leg up and down. Now, it's not gonna be a beautiful, like, gorgeous lift today, because your waist is staying completely still. Lift. Go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn the leg out to the same work. We lift it up and down. And you do feel like that other side just really lengthening as well, so it feels nice there. Up. Go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's point through that foot. Little circles here. Just 5, 4, 3, 2. Reverse it. Here we go for 5, 4. Oh, I feel it. 3, 2, 1, and rest.
That's for like that whole, not only here, but like up through here to your tone.
Oh, so yummy. Pound it out. Give it a little round of applause, right? Whew. Nice job. Other side. All right.
You did okay.
I need more out of you this time. Okay. So line yourself up at the back edge again. Feet towards the front. So you're just in this little L shape, just so you're not like, if you're feeling like, oh my God, I cannot keep my balance up here, it's probably just bringing those hips back or the legs a little forward, okay? Other hand on top or in front. Lift the top leg up. Here we go. Let's kick it forward. We kick, and reach it to the back. And again, kick.
And this is all about that stretch too. Even when I started Pilates, I had super tight quads and hip flexors. And you really want to draw this in, your abs, instead of just letting it go.
Totally here, I know. I wish I had all of this Pilates when I was dancing.
Me too.
Oh my gosh. I was always that person. I was like never that flexible dancer that was like, oh Jenny, can you just stand in the back and put your leg up? It's like never gonna be me. Reach and press. Now hold it back over, turn it in and out. So like, but Pilates, and I used to try to just sit in my splits like all day long and like phone books. I tried all those things.
I would sleep in the like frog position on your belly with your hips out.
Yeah, like, and it just never worked for me. That was just not the way I was gonna ever become a flexible person. I am so much more flexible now than I ever was trying to just sit in splits.
I think, and everybody, you'll learn this as you start to hit different decades. You realize what real youth is, and it's that flexibility is a major part of it.
Totally.
You don't want old hardened collagen, elastin in your fascia system, and you can't move.
It's crazy.
That's how you lose your strength. If something doesn't move, you can't actually exercise it, so.
Turn it in, hold it there. Lift it up and down. Reach. Oh yeah. Feel that right away. And again, keep pressing that bottom arm. I already felt like I was singing a little. 3 more. Up. Go 2. Last one. Turn that leg out. Up. And reach. Up. And reach. 4 more. Try to turn that leg out a little more every time you come down. Go for 2. And 1, go back to parallel, point through the foot. We got those circles to finish here.
No.
5, I know. 4, 3.
Just tell yourself, 2, this is it. You can do it, right?
1, you're
5.
almost there, reverse it. Whew. It's that mind over matter right here. 2, 1, and then lower it down. Okay, we have to do one last thing just to even you out when you're done here, okay?
Okay.
I know, you'll love me tomorrow.
Okay.
Tuck those toes, 1 inch plank. One last one. Gotta finish strong here.
Okay.
Hit that 1 inch plank.
Mind over matter.
Let's
Superman.
go. Now, Christine, you have to press yourself all the way up. What? Okay, we have 5 Pilates push-ups to finish. So I want you to feel every muscle group we have turned on today working for you here. Hug the elbows in, small. They can be super small. We bend, press. Okay, or they can be big like Christine.
Oh, sorry.
No, get it. This is your workout. Teamwork. Last one. Up. Hold it. And then drop those knees down. Child's pose it back.
Oh my gosh.
Whew.
I feel longer after that
It's
workout.
nice. And that's how I want you to feel.
I love it.
And then round yourselves up.
You know how like if you just sit in a chair suddenly afterwards, you suddenly feel,
Oh yeah, you're like,
I can do anything today. That's the way I feel right now after that.
yay.
Thank you.
That energy.
So guys, that was Jeni DelPozo. Go to her website, we'll put it down below. Check out more of her workouts, check out our other workout that we've done together. Have a wonderful Valentine's Day.
Yes.
And big thanks to Ballet Bodies for allowing us to film here. Thanks guys, see you next time.